The last concept that we need to practice on angles in videos is the angle addition postulate. And the reason I make a video for it is because it's extremely similar to the segment addition postulate. And so the angle addition postulate states this, that if P is in the interior of angle RST, so I'd like you to comprehend that angle RST is here, and P has to be inside it, so it can't be anywhere over here or outside it. Then the measure of RST, which is the large angle, equals RSP plus PST. So it's the same concept of like when we had the segments and it was a football field and we had a 100-yard football field, and then we had a small segment and then a large segment. So the small segment, let's say 30 yards, plus the larger segment, 70 yards, equals the whole angle. So it's exactly the same thing here. This angle plus this angle will add up to the total. So let's take a look at a math problem involving this. In this picture, I give you that LNK is 145 degrees. I want you to be able to find both what LKN and MKN are valued at. Now, what you hopefully realize is LKN is obtuse, and so 145 makes sense. So if the whole angle is 145, we can set up first by letters saying that LKN has to be comprised of LKM plus MKN. So it's the two small angles in the picture. So if the whole angle's 145 degrees, then the two small angles, 2x plus 10 plus 4x minus 3, has to equal the 145. Now I solve. You can make that 6x plus 10 on the right, and then you solve. You subtract 7, and then we divide by 6, and in this case, x is 23. Please be careful. I'm not asking you for what x is, so I want what LKM is and MKN, so you need to plug them back into both, and you will get 56 and 89. These are self-check problems. If you get 56 here and 89 here, if this is LKM is 56 and this is 89, then you better make sure those together equal 145, and they do. Okay, you should be able to do this on your own, so I'd like you to take a second. And the only difference is I don't tell you in the directions what the large angle, which in this picture, the largest angle is EFG. I don't tell you that what the degrees is, but I tell you it's a right angle. So if you know it's a right angle, then how much does it equal? Hopefully you said 90 degrees. So if that's the case, then the two small angles in the picture better add up to 90 degrees. So please pause the video, go ahead and do your math and see if you're doing it correct. Please remember, I'm not asking for X, but I'm asking for EFH and HFG. So hopefully you tried this on your own, and we set up the equation that the measure of EFH plus HFG has to equal 90 degrees. So therefore I substitute in the values, the 2x plus 2 plus x plus 1 all have to equal 90 degrees. And then you can just simply do your algebra. So together that's 3x plus 3 equals 90, subtract 3, and then x is 29. X is 29. I don't want just x. I'd like you to plug x back into both of these, and you'll see that this is 30. This ends up being 30 degrees, and this is 60 degrees, and if that's our case, 60 and 30 is 90 degrees. Please try this last problem, pause the video, do it on your own. Think of the same concept. It no longer tells you that the large angle, which the largest angle in this problem is angle KLM. This large angle I don't give you a value, but I tell you it's a straight angle, so you better know what its value is. The two angles that make up this angle are KLN and NLM. So go ahead and pause this video, see if you can do this on your own. Hopefully after pausing the video and coming back, you got that these two angles together, since it's a straight angle, equal 180 degrees. We're going to plug in our values. We're going to say that 10x minus 5 plus 4x plus 3 has to equal, I'm sorry, this should say 180 right here. And then I fixed it, so it's 14x minus 2, when you combine them, is 180. 14x equals 182. X is 13. Again, I'm not asking you for the value of x. I'm asking you for the two values. So this comes out to be 125 here. And this comes out to be 55. And when I add those up, they better equal 180. And in this case, they do. So we're done. So that's the angle addition postulate. I made this a short video that if you need to refer back to it on your own, you can. And the concept is just stating that two small angles add up to a large angle.